Hello everyone and welcome to AF1 Season 11. Let me shut my door. We are live here at Laguna Seca, currently on board with Josh Brooks as we enter our first qualifying session of the season. This season with the Assetto IL-15, based very closely off of the, well, pretty much just a modified version of the ASRL Formula or Indy Lights cars. So, yeah, it should be an awesome season of racing. These cars feel real good. Some things that might need ironing out, but I believe we have ourselves a great car for a great season. And what better way to start it off than with Laguna Seca? Throwback to about 5 seasons ago when we were here for the opening round with the RSS Formula America's cars as Josh Brooks takes a trip into the gravel pits, just losing it under braking there into the corkscrew. Really unfortunate for him, just trying to get into these first laps with this actually quite nice livery. I quite like how subtle it is, and it actually ended up looking pretty good after a lot of input from everyone else. But I do believe that will be Bjarne Prien who'll be setting our first lap, or I just stand corrected? No, someone else, Jens Batesford maybe? Well, that's Chichko Dibel is going to be going through to set our first timed lap, followed by Jens Batesford, Pinga Philip Bauer. All got 3 drivers in the 113s. The fastest time I saw throughout all of practice was from none other than Jacques Olivier with a time of 1:13.1. So we could be looking at 1:12s for the pole times here in quali. Laguna Seca is always a little bit of a tough track with quali because you go off and you got nowhere else to go other than the gravel, and Jens is showing us how easy it is to lose it coming back on track, and I believe he might have been beached there for a second, but
it's a good time to join for me. Hello.
It's a good time to join for you. Let me make the full screen thing on the stream, and there you go, everyone. Now you can see it in full stream. Thank you for reminding me, whoever reminded me. But yeah. I'm here with Mosquito, as you can all probably tell.
Good evening.
And yeah, we're all happy to be providing you guys with this first round of this brand new season of AF1. Jacques Olivier losing it a little bit on these laps, but still is in P2 provisionally for quali.
There's something why Jack's livery is not working, but yeah.
well, you can't win them all. It's they've got almost all
for the
working.
next one. Yeah, for the next one it should be working.
Yeah, Ben Hayes' one is also showing up black. Oh well. Either way, most of our liveries are looking pretty good. This awesome livery from Lucas actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For Robbie Kindle's team. I think Lucas often uses designs for other things, but then combines them very well onto different cars and with new sponsors and stuff. So this one is very, very cool. Like it. Tunfish design, of course.
Yeah, it looks like a very, very natural design.
It is nice.
It's something you would see in the car.
Exactly. It kind of looks like a circuit board type thing. It reminds me of. And then it feels like a something a Formula E car might have, but it fits really, really well on this car.
Yeah, they had in Formula E something like this.
Indeed.
So maybe more vibrant colors with white.
Yeah, exactly. I got this nice clean one from Shiny Waffles. Chichko Dibel driving this one. He's a very, very fast driver. I don't believe he's ever done an AF1 before, unless under a different name, and he's already looking to be up at the sharp end. I was going to do the VSR 12 hours of Le Mans with him. However, that got cancelled. There's a lot of chaos here at the corkscrew at the moment. 4 cars all trying just to either start laps, get through their laps, or something or other. But yes, getting very hectic here in quali. Quite a difficult track to let people through on. That's for sure. Laguna's always a bit of a tough one for that.
Yes, it is indeed.
Change the camera. Go for one of the static ones. Actually, these would suck. Let's go for that. As we see Dibel go on to what we hope will be a flying lap without any interruptions. Let's go on board with him now. You can actually get a proper onboard lap without Josh binning it. I was on for an onboard with Josh, and then he proceeded to lock up and go off in the braking zone for the corkscrew. Which was obviously great for the stream.
Yeah, then if we can spin Ritter is in the back at some point.
Exactly. try raise your volume on stream a
Yeah,
little
but-
bit.
Okay, okay. I'm pretty close to microphone, but it might be from your side that I'm.
No, that's all good. That's helped it a bunch.
Okay, okay.
But yeah.
If that's good, that's good. I don't want to scream now, so yeah. Oh, just fighting on the corkscrew as much as he can. Chichko, I mean. That's so good.
Ooh, very, very clean through that right-hander. And through to the last corner. I want to say this will be a pretty speedy lap. Not sure if it'll be enough to go for pole. And that will be a slight improvement, I believe, up to a 1:13.7, but not really very much. In the meantime, Pingu Quinn going through to set a 1:13.4, sitting in the pits, going out for another lap right now. Jens with a 1:13.4, I think same lap as he had before, but Jack Olivier went to the 1:12s now. Goodness me. As I believe he's warming up for a flying lap at the moment. Only 2 minutes left to go. This quali session has blitzed past us. We do have some pretty tight competition at the top.
Let me see if anyone is just on a really good lap.
Yeah, so you can spot any green sectors.
Yeah, Pingu Quinn is on current lap, but I see all the sectors.
I think he's on an out lap right now.
Yeah, so it's an out lap. Yeah. Dinoya is improving in the first sector right now.
Oh yeah, he's on it. He's up on his delta. He could be set to displace DeBell at the moment. He's a very fast driver. You haven't seen him around since the Formula E season, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's about right. I can check if you want to.
Very strong. This lap is looking awesome. I'm on board with him right now, actually. And it's looking like a very strong lap, using every little ounce of the circuit. Oh, heart in the mouth moments. He's 4/10 up, 4/10 almost.
4/10. Yeah, so it's definitely better than DeBell.
100%. He could be set to displace Pingu and Jens at the moment. Andrea De Noyes crossed the line and goes second. Wow, awesome lap from him. Only about 4/10 off of Jack Olivier.
So Maka front row.
Yeah.
If it's gonna stay this way, yeah.
Is he Maka as well now?
Yeah, they are both Maka.
Are they teammates or are they just different?
Yeah,
Makas?
they are. They are teammates.
Oh god, that's an OP lineup.
This is probably the strongest lineup for the Maka for a while.
Yeah, in a good while. I mean, I guess since like Jens and Jack, of course.
Diego and Jack seemed to be a good Maka lineup for AF3, but then Diego didn't show up for most of the rounds, so it didn't really work. But if he showed up, then it should be a championship, like set of drivers. So, yeah, Pingu Quinn just not doing it quite well.
Pingu Quinn returning back. This is his first AF1 season back. He's already debuted.
Yeah, and P4 it's pretty decent. Yeah, he's right there with Jens, Jack, and Dinoya. So yeah,
he's always had the pace. It's just a matter of staying consistent and staying out of trouble in races. That has always been the bane of Pingu Quinn's existence. Not to mention button mapping.
Yeah, and I really hope that it won't be a bane of Charles Bertrand's existence. I don't think he's racing now, but don't say what happened in Laguna Seca pit lane.
Oh yeah, we do not talk about that.
Forget about it. Yeah.
On his wait, was it on his pit exit or is this a different one?
Yeah, on the pit exit, he just crossed the line and
on
up to yeah.
Oh, Charles. If only he could have been on track today to show us how it's done properly. That would have been beautiful. Frank Quintero, that is a name I do not recognize at all.
Yeah,
I want to say it's FQ540. If you can see if he's in VC, then that will confirm my suspicions.
I'll do. Yeah, it is him, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's a pretty new one. He's been in a lot of weeklies, he's been in a lot of AF4 stuff, but now he's debuting in AF1. Actually, let's have a look. Who are our new debut drivers in AF1.
Master, I guess.
Master,
I think he's Polish though. He has
is he?
Polish flag in the AF3, like he's under the Polish nation in the standings, I guess.
Has he spoken?
So,
Have you heard from him?
no, he didn't. But I think Josh asked him for the nationality, and he chosen Polish. So it's interesting.
Interesting. So you got Al Hernandez as well. I do believe is a new driver in AF1.
Yeah, his new one from AF4. FQ. Then well, Bob Bizarre is back. Alexander Tse is back. Who's back there?
I'm gonna be switching servers now.
Yeah, I guess so.
For the just to update everyone on the way this works now for this season of F1. We have a short sprint race after quali, which is made up of a reverse grid from qualifying. Today's race actually what's my screen showing? Because I hope it's not showing my history essay. Okay, it's just showing black.
Why are you afraid of showing it?
Just not what the stream needs to see. Nothing crazy about it. But no. I'll explain in a moment once we get back in. I guess I'm just gonna wait for that server to restart. Yeah, okay, we're ready to get back in. So we're gonna get back in the server.
I can see some fans of Dinoya writing Andrea Dinoya Uno Dinoy, which is probably one of us, right? I don't know. Let me check. Andrea Dinoya, one of us, I guess. Check my Italian. Yeah, I think it is. So, what happened with this skin? Oh, we don't know. Maybe they are not on the server. Like they are uploaded, but they are not assigned. Maybe.
That could be some issue like
Yeah,
that,
because
yeah.
four skins were added after the initial upload, but all four are missing basically on this track, right? For Jack, Ben, and somebody just skipped the Laguna Seca. My people are driving. They're gonna pile up under, like, they're just gonna be under the safety car or what?
Porn folder? No.
It's homework folder.
Yeah, my homework folder. We don't talk about the homework folder.
We cannot load the skins mid-session, so sorry.
Yeah, not possible. GSM50 doing wonderful things in the pit lane. With his wonderful Greek and Bosnian-inspired skin. With the stars.
Bruh, the helmet is not working, why?
Was he supposed
I made a Greek helmet for him.
Oh no, none of the helmets
like
are working.
fully Greek. He had
only Lucas's helmet's working.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, but he's got so Laggy Racer has I think that is the one that Lucas had because it's Seb's helmet and Lucas often races with Seb's helmets. So
yeah, he does.
Alright, so what you're seeing right here now is like a warm-up. And yeah, let me tell you about this today's kind of race structure. So we have right now, so we just had qualifying. We have now a sprint race, which should be formed, if all goes according to plan, of the top 15 reversed from qualifying. And the results of that, the top 8, I believe, score points. Yeah, so points for the top 8 going 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we have the main race, so the feature race, which will be 42 laps of the track here at Laguna Seca, made up of the normal quali lineup. So there you go, that's how it's going to go here. And it should be pretty intriguing to see a little sprint race first before the main event. A little bit more work, a little bit more, I guess, commitment and activity for the drivers. But more action for all of us watching, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. And
so, are they going to start under the safety car? How is it going? Because I can see them.
The whole thing's gonna restart, and it's there you go. It's gonna restart, and it's gonna be a normal standing start.
Okay, can you just start the stream for me on Discord?
Sorry,
Because
my apologies.
yeah, no.
It goes off every time I close the game, and now this is the
I
third
know, I
time that we're
know,
changing servers.
I know. Not a problem at all.
And oh my god, Juan with a very Ryanair-looking livery. Goodness me, with the yellow wheels.
I helped to develop this livery, but on my base it was whole blue. But then Crab decided that he wants to have the top white, and I don't really think that yellow works as great with yellow that bright. Maybe with the darker, or maybe with like the chrome variant or something.
Yeah. So guys, as you see, this will be our grid for the
Oh,
sprint race here
Fonseca.
at Laguna Seca. So the top 15 reverse. So we have Mario
Mario
Fonseca.
Fonseca and Laguna Seca.
Mario Fonseca starting on pole at Laguna Seca. He couldn't have written it. Got actually a really strong lineup here at the start, quite funnily enough. So we've got Jake Feames as second, Josh Brooks starting third, Nemanja Popovic fourth, Philip Bauer starting fifth. Um,
Alexander Tse. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try. She or Tse starting in
Yeah.
sixth place.
It's
Bobizor starting. I think he goes by Kevin. Actually, his actual name. Starting seventh. Bjarne Priyan starting eighth. Rosso starting P9. Chico Dibel P10. Pingo Quinn 11th. Jens Batesman 12th. Andreas Fredenoyer starting 13th. Jack Olivier starting 14th. Shiny Waffles starting in 15th place. Laggy Racer starting 16th, Frank Quintero starting 17th, Vessel Verhouden starting 18th, Juan Manuel Gutierrez in P19, G750 in P20, Al Hernandez P21, Ben Hayes P22, and Bonavane P23. So, that is our grid for today, ladies and gentlemen. So, get yourselves ready for the start here, which will be happening momentarily. Oh, there goes Master. Wait, oh, Master's on pole! Master's on pole!
Master's on pole!
Sorry, guys, that wasn't my fault. I didn't predict.
It's a pole on pole then!
It's a pole on pole, yo! Let's go! I am very sorry that
Jokes.
that has happened. Gonna move these things all a little bit around. Just to...
Okay, so Master on pole and Mario Fonseca at Laguna Seca, let's go.
Let's go, we got this, boys. I'm trying to move my stream elements around a little bit. Oh, we're about to go underway. Alright, leave the stream bits, sorry. And...
Go,
away
go,
we go
go.
here at Laguna Seca. Everyone getting a pretty, actually, decent start. Master getting away well from Fonseca. Fonseca slots into P2. Master leads the field away.
Feamster is also there, I guess.
Oh, they all come
No,
flying down into T1. This is a really bad camera angle for all of this. I'm going to try. There you go. That might actually help. Oh, that is Jack Olivier I saw flying across the circuit. Oh, my goodness. Someone flipped into the field. Oh, my lord. This is horrific. Oh, my goodness.
Will it be a safety car? Are there safety cars in this
race? Be an SC. Yep. Yeah. Oh, there's more chaos. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my god. Oh, my
Jake
goodness.
Feamster and Al Hernandez turned around. Lord above.
Jake Feamster was P2 at some point. So Nemanja was P3, I guess. So
yeah.
maybe there was
let's have a
some
look.
collision, yeah.
Some collision, yes.
Yeah.
I just find it so fun.
Yeah, I'm making too much references today.
It's great,
Too many,
see what the progress is. This will show us who's gone where. So Master actually still leads after all that chaos. Average Laguna start, very true. Josh Brooks getting 2. Bjarne Priyan really has made it up through the field. Bulbasaur in 4th. Nemanja stays 5th. Jens has made it all the way up. Jack Olivier's lost 2 positions. Not first lap.
Fonseca 6.
Ah, yeah, Fonseca lost quite a few as well. He's one of the people down there as well. Jake Feamster's lost, well, everything. Some people are still rejoining. Some people must have had like damage to repair and everything.
Yeah, and
that is a chaotic start.
Jack Olivier actually lost 2 positions.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because he had like an excellent start, so even if he was crushed, then he didn't lose as much probably.
Yeah, we will see if we get to go underway at the next straight. I have a feeling we might not, as there's still a couple drivers still. Wow, what a great view. Guess I'll just have to do this.
At least it's Monza and not Monzo.
Monza! I love that. It's just a fucking bank. But no, long Monza. Long Monza.
Yeah. Monzo.
You gotta say it with a very deep voice.
I have a high voice normally, so I don't know if I can go like Monzo.
Oh, that was actually pretty good then. Luck olive oil. Luck olive oil still gets lucky and crashes. Wise words from Togba. Thank you very much, Togba.
Yeah.
Very wise. But yes, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, anyone, because the racing will be getting underway very, very soon. Towards the end of this lap, we're just gonna have another lap under safety car because not everyone was back together once again. And yeah, I think this will be VSC though. I think for this race it'll be VSC. I'm not sure about full safety cars unless those have been ditched or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, because full safety cars were initially only like they were like a nice to have, I guess. I mean, VSCs didn't really have anything wrong with them. Just safety cars felt more authentic, you know. So
Yeah, I think so. I'm thinking right now about Pingu's position. He's P19. He lost 7 places. There is also Jack P17. So we might see those two just trying to charge through the field and get as many positions as possible. So it might be entertaining. Pingu is actually fast. Jack is on a whole different level. So they both might give us some overtakes without the whole sprint. 10 laps to go. So yeah.
exactly, yeah. So this is the interesting part though. So remember, the top 8 score points. So it's a case of, because I can't lie, if all goes to plan, Jack does look like the favorite to win. However, if someone can say finish P2 in the main race but get like a win in the feature race, they'll end up ahead on points. So we're in a position now where even if Jack doesn't score any points in the feature but still wins the main race, he might not come out leading the championship. So the feature race, or the sprint race, does actually have quite an important role. I say that as we are now back underway, perfectly timed. Definitely didn't just completely miss the fact that we were about to get underway. But Master leads the field away, side by side with Josh Brooks down to T1. Josh Brooks looking hungry for that lead, and he takes it. Awesome, awesome move there from Josh Brooks down to T1. We'll go from F5 just to watch the rest of the field all coming through. There's a little bit of crash
There's
here at the back.
off.
Someone off, but I don't believe it's 4 cars. Mario Fonseca. Oh, that is 4.
It is 4 cars. Jack Oliver also involved into that. He must be
Jack
angry
is
about it.
down in 4th. Jack has moved down 4 now. Let me get the intervals back up 1 second. And I think that feels like a
still
safety
racing.
car, maybe. Is it? That feels like racing to me.
Yeah.
Let me try to turn the game up a little bit.
Did Mythic? Oh, somebody's spinning. I think it's a fat racing car, maybe.
Yes, Jens spun around. Jens spun around. With
Jens
an
also there.
Yeah. Goodness me, this is a very chaotic. Chico de Bell's off the track, trying to rejoin. Goodness me, this is absolute chaos, and we have a collision to the corkscrew. We have cars in the road. That is Denoya trying to make a rejoin, but not making it work. Goodness me, what is going on here?
Oh Lord, it looks like AF4 actually.
This is AF4, but worse. This is actually probably worse than AF4 yesterday. Jack making a lovely pass there on Philip Bauer.
Yesterday was
already
clean.
Back up to 10th. Jesus, Jack is making his way right up back through the field. But Josh Brooks leads, actually. He's made his way up there. Somehow someone spins in the last corner. That's Ben Hayes. Oh, that is Jake Feemster as well as Ben Hayes. The two of them trying to negotiate their way around, trying to get back into the race. Shiny Waffles side by side with Jens. I fear that Shiny Waffles and Jens were the ones who came together earlier. But there they go together into the first corner. Jens actually ends up taking the position from him and moves up into 17th place. Pingu also up to 12th now, making his way up the field, along with Jack Levy, as you suspected, Mosquito, the two of them carving their way through. But yes, I think we're finally having some actual good quality action, but that is shared defending from Verhouden right there into that long left-hander. But the rest of the field all generally calming down for the time being. Jack will be one to watch, though. He makes his way up the field. He's just about going into the points. That is 1 point for him with these sprint race scoring point system. Chico de Bell, however, right on the back end of Philip Bauer.
Pingu Quinn dropping.
Pingu Quinn dropping places. Pingu Quinn losing a place there to Bjarne.
Side by side with Brian Prime.
Let's watch those two as they come through this next set of corners. Through they fly. Love watching cars go around Laguna Seca.
G750, Fonseca and Hayes dropping. I didn't know if there was a collision or just...
collision at the corkscrew. Let's go back to the action, though. That is Jack into 6th, however. People are seemingly making mistakes, and Jack is just making his way through. Josh Brooks and Bulbasaur, however, battling now for the lead. Let's follow this for a moment. Bulbasaur looks to the inside, tries to send a move, but just about closed off by Josh. Josh takes the lead back, but Bulbasaur is not done with him yet.
And we saw
following them
Nemanja
nice and
locking up
closely.
quite hard 2 corners before, so
Yep.
his tires might be struggling for the end phase of the race,
They
basically.
may indeed. I think everyone's going to be on mediums from what I saw during this race. Softs are very, very short lasting. I don't believe they're really viable as a race tyre. I'm not really 100% sure about that, but we'll see what race strategy is like. But I believe, yes, the mediums might go off towards the end. So we'll see how that pans out here. Through the corkscrew they go. Josh still leads. Tell me if there's anything going on crazy in the background. But Jack Levier, actually, as I'm saying that, makes his move up into P6 past Laggy Racer. So, you know, as I was saying, oh, maybe he won't get into points. No, he's very much well on his way into the points. Vessel going a little bit wide out of the corkscrew. Quite tough in these cars from what I've seen. A lot of people making mistakes there and holding up Jens a little bit in P13. Jens around the outside. Nice maneuver there, taking his opportunity.
And Chichko Dibble is right behind him, side by side with Vessel Verhouden. Is he going to make a mistake? No.
Juan has made a mistake, however, and he is going to fall behind this whole gaggle of cars. Laggy Racer and Rosso, however, into the first corner, battling together. Laggy Racer taking the position, or keeping the position from Rosso. Thank you, Riley, for subscribing. Goodness me, I cannot talk.
There's a lot happening. Vessel Verhouden and Ben Hayes, they are both off.
Goodness me, I'm just trying to follow what else going on. Yeah, so people are off in the background, and I've sort of just got to forget about this point because every 2 seconds there is someone having a collision.
Yeah, Chichko Dibble is right behind Pingu Quinn.
Right behind Pingu Quinn, indeed. He goes for a move and takes P12 off of Pingu. Pingu's charge is seemingly faltering just a little bit in the midway point of this race. Chichko Dibble takes P12.
Move to Jack.
Move to Jack. Yep, to 2/10. Him, Nemanja, and Master all in close contention. Master's done an amazing job. He's a rookie in AF1, remember. First time racing here in AF1. I think any actual proper league, apart from AF3 as well. But he is still in P3, even if he holds on to P5.
Pretty speedy, yeah.
Pretty speedy, I must say. If you can hold off Jack, maybe for a lap or two. I mean, he's already held him off for a bit, but if you can do any more, that would be quite something. If you can hold on to P5, that would be something.
Defense.
Yes, defend like a lion. Jack, seemingly taking P3 off of him down into the braking zone, is way ahead of him at that point. Master shifts into P4 just ahead of Nemanja, going to have more threat behind him, but there's 4 seconds of buffer between him and the cars behind. Laggy Racer and Sid now in battle. Laggy nice and far ahead of, who is he racing with? Rosso. Rosso's fallen right down the order. That's where he's gone. He's nowhere. He's fighting for P16 or P14 with Juan and oh, that is a collision with those ones. Juan having a race to forget. Yet another spin for him. Not fun.
There was another car standing there too. I think it was Rosso.
Yeah, something or other. I got to move on from these guys.
Yeah, there's quite a lot going on. As Nemanja Popovic is half a second behind Master, so they are still side by side. And I think Nemanja is going to overtake Master.
Yeah, oh, I think he might indeed. Let's actually get back to that action there. There's a lot going on all throughout the field, but this battle right here between Nemanja and Master is one to watch. Bonavane, I think, has spun at the corkscrew. Oh, Pingu and Bonavane. Pingu with an awful rejoin. Horrific rejoin back onto the circuit. As we watch these two go side by side into the first corner, Nemanja and Master side by side. The Master with the compromised outside line. Nemanja able to control this corner nicely. Takes P4 from Master, but Master has done a great job so far in this race, starting on pole and only falling to 5th in reverse grid, especially with such a competitive field. Very impressive from him, very impressive.
About people doing well, Josh Brooks is P2 still, and he has Jack Oliver 1 second behind. He won't probably be able to keep him much longer as we have still 4 laps to go, but it is still a very good result for Josh if he will finish on podium.
Indeed so. We'll see how this all still pans out. Master still hasn't really given up or given up the fight with Nemanja Popovic, only 2/10 off of him. However, Jack has closed up to 2/10 on Josh Brooks. Josh must have had quite a mishap there at the corkscrew. But Jack, will he go for a move in this last corner here to the outside of Josh? Holds it there. Going to be given the room. Oh, and that is Josh who spun around, almost hits the wall. Maintains P3, but that is the position lost to Jack Olivier. Jack Olivier now
absolutely crazy.
Going to be hunting down Bulbasaur. You are right about that. But Jack has made a stunning recovery from last on the grid. Nothing can stop that man. Juan losing more positions. Nothing new. Master still in P5. Laggy Racer and Chichko side by side into T1. Are they going to give each other the space necessary? Oh, so close there. Chichko and Laggy Racer still battling away. These guys have been having an almighty fight throughout this race. A little bit of a spin there from Laggy, but he survives, just letting Dibel get away from him. Jens spinning, getting a lot of people lighting the rear tires up. I think you were right about those mediums going off.
There is also some complaints about the car that front is very grippy and the rear is not, from what I heard. So we might consider some physics updates after this round, depending on the whole feedback from the all drivers, because it looks like it. That the rear is dropping, yeah, and Robbie just cutting the corkscrew.
Cannibal taking a very creative line there through those corners.
Hopefully not as creative as Turkey line.
Oh god, yes. And Jens has gotten past him, I think, due to all of his off. Whoa, a little bit of a jab there on Bjarne Prien. Bjarne Prien makes it up into 9th ahead of him. Laggy Racer was up in the points earlier, but has fallen way out of it. G750.
Oh, G and Bonaparte.
I assume, I'm not even going to look because this is probably more interesting, that they have had a collision at the corkscrew. So we'll leave them to it. Jack Olivier, only 6/10 off of Bulbasaur. Are we going to see him pull off basically another last to first? I think that might be on the cards here, because Bulbasaur, while speedy, I don't think has the lap times to back up his P1 position at the moment.
Imagine you are Jack and you are complaining about the car not being very realistic and fun to drive, and then you just rush through the whole field from like P20 to P1 without any problems. Like, come on.
Yeah. Oh, Josh.
He can complain and still. Oh, Josh, no.
Josh falling down to P6. Really unfortunate from him there.
Which puts Master in P4.
He's Master in P4.
And
yep.
Nemanja on podium.
Oh, Jack and Bulbasaur collided at the last corner. The two of them have collided. Bulbasaur gets away, but Jack slower than the rest of them. Everyone else is catching up. Jack slow off the last corner. That is Nemanja barreling down the straight right behind him. 6 seconds lost. The field behind him. What happened there? Bulbasaur and Jack having a coming together. Something must have gone wrong there.
Were they close, or was it lag or something?
Oh, they were very close. I don't know. Maybe lag could be there, but I believe the two of them have very, very stable, normal Western European internet connections. So I feel there must have been some coming together there. That will probably end up in some discussion after the race. But on the race, Nemanja only a second behind a lot of these two. And Master's still really, really close. And Alexander Tser has made his way up to P5. He's just been getting past people, having a really clean race. I don't know about the start, but he's made very good inroads throughout this race. He's been gradually making his way up. As I say that,
Chichko
makes a move on Josh. I want to say that's Josh making a little bit of a mistake probably there, falling further down, and set currently only for about 2 points. And this league's, in this sprint race as he spins again, the tires must be gone. That will be almightily frustrating.
Out of points.
No points now for him. Jack Olivier and Bulbasaur switching for position. They manage to make it through the last corner without crashing into each other this time. Side by side down to T1. Let's go on board with Bulbasaur. Side by side they go. Bulbasaur takes it to the outside. Jack with the more favourable line through this corner. Bulbasaur going to try for the switchback on the corner. Whoa, Bulbasaur so close to an off there, but keeps the car on the island. Jack Olivier
brings Nemanja closer.
That brings Nemanja a little bit closer, but I don't know what Nemanja can really do with only a few, less than a minute left in this race. Master loses his P4 to Shea, as Shea makes it now up into 4th. Awesome stuff from him. Still awesome stuff from Master, but the P4, that little extra bit of sweetness, just leaving him right there. That is more people having his Feemster hitting. Okay, on the last lap, as you do. You know, if you're down in those positions, why not, get some nice tires for the last lap, Oh, maybe he's going to wait till the leader crosses the line so he doesn't have to do another lap.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, but anyways, I'm going to shut up now because we have a really good battle. Chichko Dibel now making it past Master for P5. Awesome maneuver in a place where you don't often see moves being made. My goodness, this has been quite the race so far, and I believe Jack Olivier is going to cross the line to win it. Bulbasaur comes across in 2nd, Nemanja Kovic 3rd, Shea a wonderful 4th, Dibel 5th, Master 6th, Jens coming up through the field a little bit to finish 7th, Deanna Pring going to finish 8th. Josh Brooks, probably a bit of a dejected 9th place. Let's see who made the most progress in that race. Of course, Jacques Olivier, 14 places up. Bulbasaur up 6 places. Shea up 3. DeBell up 6. Jens Wiesma up 6 as well.
Master lost 5 positions, but he has very strong field in front of him. So defending from Dibel, Nemanja, and Bulbasaur Jack, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, that's a wonderful position to be finishing in. Again, as I say, our top
And he
5
is
lead.
behind him.
Hmm?
And Diane's behind him.
Yeah, Jens behind him. Yeah, just about. Got our Bonavane, Ben Hayes, Juan Manuel Gutierrez, and a few other laddies coming through to finish. Jake actually did do a whole other lap as well. I do still wonder why he went into the pit. We'll never know.
Just Filmster things. Also, I have an anecdote when we will be waiting for the full race about Master. I don't know if you heard about it. But
Whoa.
it all gets me when I see AC physics. But when we are doing AF3 race, I think, yeah, it was race 1 because I knew that I was in points, and so I was like trying to drive as focused as possible. And at some point of the race, there is Kano. Kano is a teammate of Master. They are in the same team. So they were driving side by side, I think, and Kano asked, "Can we switch positions, Master?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I think it was Jack who said, "That was a bit weird." And then I was trying to hold laughing as I was keeping the car on track. That was the most cursed moment of the race. Yeah.
Mm, that is properly cursed. In honor of Jack's win, I'm going to eat a little bit more of my mini baguette. Just to fuel up for the next race.
Très bien, très bien.
Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, so Togwell wrote, show replay of Jacqueline Olivia.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Pardon, mon French.
Oui, oui, le baguette est très
Français.
fort.
Très
Alright.
bien, très bien. Comment ça va?
There you go. Next
Très bien, ça va bien.
race. Next race, everyone. I wish we could get a replay. I don't believe OBS can
Yeah, I mean,
quite do
if I,
that.
yeah, it is not like
Mm.
F1.
Yeah,
People,
can't get those
yeah,
instant replays.
maybe in the future.
That'd be pretty cool.
uh, mm.
AC2 when?
All the fun races, Kevin said. Kevin, this is the opening round. You have still plenty of races to join. You have AF3 on Friday. Then there will be another AF1 next Sunday, and obviously AF4 will be back. So you have plenty of races. Don't be sad,
Plenty
man.
of fun to be had. Don't you worry. We've got a
Yeah,
whole
and weeklies, obviously.
obviously.
Obviously. I will need the accent at some point. I'm quite young, yeah. I'm still learning, right?
Single and ready to mingle.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not an alcohol; it's water. I'm drinking only water. If somebody wonders, what is this sound of glass hitting each other?
Oh, okay. The server is up. I'll get the stream up for
A
you in a
lot of
moment.
people, a lot of chaos. I mean, Kevin, to be honest, I have 4 managed to gather 30 people in the second race. So you have a
A
lot of
bigger
people,
field. Yeah.
and let me see how it looks for round 3. No, many people. There, but I'm gonna put some reminder, I guess, at some point.
Alrighty. So we're getting now in our warm up phase before the feature race here at Laguna Seca. But yeah, all the drivers filtering into the server gradually. anyone out on circuit? I want to say that's Pingu Quinn. Just practicing his starts, I think. Starts, as always, utterly crucial. He's got his,
No, Luis, you cannot start there. We'll have the penalty.
Oh, sorry, Pingu. That'll be a 20-second time penalty for stopping in the pit lane exit.
Oh, he teleported to the pits. Oof.
Oh.
There's also an anecdote about the pit button. He said during AF3 that he still has
it
the
bound,
same. Yeah.
Well.
You are there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if the button will be used.
The button.
The button.
World. Now it's time to push the button. G being on P2. Imagine, man. Imagine. God. P2.
My bold prediction: G will get a podium this race.
My bold prediction: G will be in top 10 this race.
Whoa. You gotta go bold than that, dude.
I'm gonna finish this race. This is my bold.
Go on, Juan, you got this. Oh, fuck, nice. You'd love to see moments like that in the warm-up.
Yeah.
We're about to go racing. Let's see if Juan can finish.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't join the stream. I was watching the stream, so yeah. The Twitch.
Let's see if Josh can spin less times. My bold prediction: Josh spins 0 times this race.
He crashes 20 times this race.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about crashing though. You see?
Yeah, I know.
I'm being crafty. So if he goes straight on at T1, that's a count. I'm so good.
Yeah, it's not Matty, it's Smarty. Pretty smart. They are finding. You are Boltasher actually finding exploits in the vocabulary. I said spinning, not crashing.
Exactly. I can teleport spins actually to the regulation.
Okay, so we have Batsmap and Pingu Queen and Jack in top 5, right?
Yep.
And Volbizarre will be somewhere there, I think. He didn't qualify high, I guess, right? So he might storm through the field, and that top 5 might give us some interesting fight. There is also Dinoya, so it will be pretty interesting. Dinoya wasn't speedy in the sprint, so I don't know how his pace gonna look in the race.
Yeah,
he had
I don't really know
a crash, yeah. Yeah, but he just like disappeared at some point. He whacked.
He whacked.
Yeah.
We'll see how wahead he really is in this race. I'll be ready to take you guys all through our grid for race 2.
Shal is there. Shal will be racing. Oh. He was asking me if he can join, so apparently he can.
He said he was ill somewhere on the.
Yeah, maybe he regained his Monegasque health.
His Chad Monegasque physique awakened. Alrighty, boys, let's take it through the grid. All right. Free camp time. Okay, so let's go through this. Jack Olivier starts today's race on pole, surprising absolutely nobody. Andrea Di Noia starts second. Jens Beetsma starting third position. Pingu Quinn fourth. Tijko Di Bell starting P5. Rosso starting P6. Bjarne Prian seventh. Bobazor eighth. Alexander Scher ninth. Philip Bauer 10th. Emmanuel Popovic 11th. Josh Brooks in P12. Jake Feemster P13. Mario Fonseca P14. Master in P15, Shinky Waffles in P16, Lucky Racing 17th, Frank Quintero starting in 18th, Vesa Verhouden starting 19th, Juan Mano Gutierrez starting 20th, G750 starting 21st, Al Hernandez starting 21st, wait, I tripping, 22nd, my correction, Ben Hayes starting 23rd, Javatron 24th, and Bonavane 25th. That is a lovely grid we have right here for this race.
Yeah, so if you're a funny dude, you should say not 23rd, but 23rd.
Haha. Could be.
Josh making a mistake in the calendar. And we have 38 seconds for the race to begin. So let's go.
Yeah, let's get it, boys.
This is actually extremely big field.
It is a big field. It is, and these cars are just—they're really small. They're quite nimble. I think it is quite easy just to do something a little bit, you know, over-exaggerate something and cause a collision.
We have 10 seconds to go.
We do indeed, and we are about to see some lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lights. And away we go, here for the feature race at Laguna Seca. Jack Levy gets a solid start, but Andreas Fedenoy gets a better one, actually. Jens Batesma, however, even better, up into second almost on the inside of Andrea. Let's watch this from the other angle. This one as they all come through. All the cars making it through pretty alright. Some cars off in the background. But let's go back to our leaders. Andreas Fedenoy and Jens battling for position at the moment. Let's go away from the static camera. But it's seemingly...
Shiny Waffles is off. Fernandez.
Yep, these are off. Pingu Quinn's up to third now. Jens and Pingu go into the next corner side by side. Pingu gets shown to the outside by Jens. Jens takes back third position, but the two Nunu Racing cars together in fourth and fifth. Bobazor and
Maybe
Pingu.
go with onboard.
Yes, let's go with onboard.
Yep.
Get the wrong onboard. Rosso off the track. Spun. Oh, that is chaos. That is chaos up ahead. Vessel threading the needle. No, he spins. That is a huge collision at the top of the hill. It's untold how many cars were involved in that.
P14.
Holy goodness.
You see, I'm saying she's gonna be in top 10.
Oh my god, he's making his way up there. Let me get map display up as well, because that will help.
Yeah.
We have our safety car probably coming out now. Lord
So
above.
we have
That was
one
crazy.
more lap to go under the safety car.
That was crazy. Oh no. Don't tell me Pingu Quinn got involved in that. No, Pingu
No,
Quinn
he's before. Look at Bonnevain, 15 positions gained. Ben Hayes, 12 positions gained.
And that's Master pitting. Master pit?
Yeah, Master maybe has some damage.
I'm assuming it's damage. Damage will probably be the cause, but he takes a very early and probably untimed pit stop. But Bonnevain up to 9th. Goodness me. Josh Brooks has actually made up positions as well, despite his interesting race 1 performance or interesting sprint race performance. Bulbasaur up to 5th as well. But
so I was right, yeah.
The top 4 remains unchanged.
So I was right about Bulbasaur using the momentum to storm to the pack. So it is like good tier, top 5, honestly. Like if they all gonna keep high pace, then maybe Jack will pull away, but at least Dinoya will be under the pressure from Betsma, Pingu, and Bulbasaur.
I think besides Jack, it's very even. You're right. The quali times were showing some real promise for that, but I do indeed have the feeling that once the field gets underway, we will have a Jack win on our hands.
Chabot won 9 positions. He's P13, 15, starting from the back of the grid.
Started absolutely last. The biggest losers, however, I believe, are Philip Bauer. Jake Feemster starts in the middle of the pack.
Nemanja, 10 positions.
Rosso started 6th. He was the big one. We were on board with him as he died. Yes, Nemanja as well.
Yeah.
Such a shame for these guys.
Look at him. Yeah, this is...
Let's go.
But they will be entertaining for the rest of the race. Nemanja will be doing probably the same as Jack in race 1.
Exactly. Let's see if Mythic bins it on pit exit. Okay, I'll go with Jack now because I think he's going to do a 50-point turn. We're going to go with Jack for this restart. And away they all go. Andrea caught napping, however. Jens Batesma already alongside him. Let's go side by side with Andrea as we go into the first corner. Jens cuts across, sticks to that inside line, but Andrea looking for the outside. Pingu Quinn, however, seeing that opening there and side by side with the Neuer coming to the next corner. That is Bulbasaur getting all over the place in the background, and Shishko Debel gonna wanting to follow him, see if he makes any more mistakes. That is the Neuer almost spearing right off the track, and Pingu Quinn goes up to 3rd now. Vessel falling off the back of the field, but I do believe we have had ourselves a clean race start. Everyone getting away nice and cleanly. This is what you like to see with a rolling start. Some action, some clean racing. Andrea still dropping positions though. Whoa, 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 whoa! Lag? That was some lag right there. Oh my goodness. Dinoya has been bumped right off the track, falling all the way down the order. Oh my goodness. Are you still with me, Mosquito?
Yeah, I
Cool,
am.
just checking, just checking.
Yeah, I was just exhaling
Whoa!
as
Sorry,
I
sorry.
saw him just flying.
Yep, Shiny Waffles in the middle of the track. Philip Bauer, make it, goodness me. There's so much.
Whoa.
Andrea, whoa, there's
There
some.
will be a safety car.
There might be safety car.
It's
Is
actually
that
two
Jack going
cars,
slow?
but
Yeah, safety car. I
yeah,
think
it
it was
is.
multiple places. There was lag. There was lag for sure. That was definitely what caused. Because I was watching. What is it? Kevin or Bulbasaur went right off the track for a second. And next moment I saw it was Dinoya off in the wall. So
Let me say something.
you go
Look at
for it.
Juan P10. Juan is P10. G is P12.
Oh, it's gonna happen. People are just moving up. People are just having incidents. People are just moving up. But G in 12th, my guy.
Let's not spoil it. It's still
Let's not. Let's not.
38 laps to go. It's a long ass race.
Hmm. These cars they're a tough customer. It seems people just. I mean, it is the first race as well. I've got to cut them all some slack. Yeah, Pinguquin up to third now after starting P4. It's good for him. Bulbasaur up to fifth as well. Looking good
Oh,
for Newton
yeah, and they are
Racing.
both Nut Nut. Yeah, yeah, I
I
noticed.
think
I just forgot. Yeah,
you forgot. How could you?
that Bulbasaur is Nut Nut. Yeah, Ping obviously, but yeah. So it looks quite interesting because Nut Nut are P3 and P5, while Maka is P1 and P19 in the moment.
Yeah, so it could be quite interesting after the first round in terms of the championship.
And
But
Bobizar won. No, he didn't won. He was P2 in the first race, so he also brought a couple of points in the sprint. I mean.
yeah, but the interesting thing was, yeah, I know Dinoya got knocked out, but before he got knocked out, he was just dropping
Yeah.
positions. He just kept falling down. He kept having little spins and little stuff. Maybe he's just, I don't know. Maybe it's the nerves. Maybe he's just not used to the racing buzz, the restarts. You know, you got to hold your nerve for those. So who knows? Wahed,
Yeah,
as
he
you
was going quite
suspected.
slowly. Yeah, I
Mm.
saw that.
Well, definitely got pace. Shit ton of it. Just needs to see what's up with his racing. I guess he was pretty much nowhere in the feature race. Sorry, in the sprint race, as far as I'm aware. Didn't see much from him, but we will be seeing our restart at the end of this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely
I'm
engine
looking at
sounds.
top 14 and oh my god, those positions. Shabbatron 11 positions. Juan Manuel Gutierrez 10 positions. Ben Hayes 15. Bonavane 16 positions. He's on
Jesus.
fire.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy. G. I'll leave him out. I don't want to
Don't
cut.
fail us. Yeah.
Mm. But yeah, our biggest loser, Dinoy at the moment. Rosso as well, starting sixth. He can't catch a break, can he? But
Yeah.
we'll be able to see an interesting performance from the back of the field from him.
You know what's the case with Rosso? I observed, like, he is a speedy guy and he can get top times, like very close to the top times, but in the race he does mistakes and those mistakes are costing him not one or two positions, not a win, but sometimes they cost him the whole race, and he can sometimes finish at the back because he spun quite badly. And we are in the restart zone right now, so
We are indeed. We'll be getting ready for the
that's mine.
restart,
Yep.
everyone. Jack quietly leading the field away. Jens again with a really good start, already catching. Whoa, bumps the wall just a little bit there, but Jens all over the back of Jack into T1. Jack locking up actually, and Jens remains alongside, but with that wide line leaves him a little bit exposed from Pinguquin. It seems as if everyone making it through all right. Let's see how it goes at the back of this field. All these back runners making it through okay as well. Bulbasaur and Chichiko Dibel going into battle. That is the Nunu Racing car looking to make it a 3-4 at the moment. Side by side they go into the next corner. Chichiko with the inside line. Up he goes. Oh, a little bit of a lock up from Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur leaves it wide open for Bjarne Priyan. Bjarne Priyan in sixth, looking for fifth. Is he going to stick it through in the fast left-hander? No, he's not. Bulbasaur takes back fifth position, but he has lost out to DeBell for the time being. clean, as it were, here at the feature race at Laguna Seca. Gonna be careful, gonna be interesting to watch people going through the corkscrew. Here's Charbatron flying across the circuit. That's one way to take the corner. G maybe almost spinning. G, no, G's spun it. No, no, G.
G.
The goat, the goat. No, Pico Quinn now past Jens Batesma. Chichko de Bell as well, almost getting past
What
him.
is going on?
This is something we've missed out on. But Chichko de Bell side by side with Jens Batesma down into T1. Chichko with the inside line. Jens takes it to the outside. The inside almost always universally stronger here at Laguna. And he takes third from Jens. Jens falls down to fourth, but Jens is not done yet. He looks to the inside. Later braking, has the line. And is he going to take back third? No, he's not. Side by side they are. Through into the next corner. Side by side they still are. Jens. Oh, DBL goes a little bit wide on the exit. Jens has the edge ahead of him. Better line, but Chichko still has the inside for the next corner. Side by side, they still go. Jens holds it on the outside. Jens remaining fourth. Is DeBell going to have it for this next corner, or is Jens going to be adventurous? DeBell seems to have the position, but Jens is so close to his rear end. Let's go for the onboard here with the two of them into the corkscrew. This is going to be an awesome, awesome onboard. Jens so close to losing it. DeBell keeps that third position from him. Jens not able to make a move right there. Is he going to try on the outside? Goes for the wide line, trying to swing it around. Back for the next right-hander. Quan is off. I'm going to follow this for the time being because this is really, really hot.
Nemanja is off too. Nemanja dropping quite.
Quan and Nemanja.
Oh,
that's the two of them having issues. Oh, goodness me. Quan again having quite the race to forget. Popovic and Quan must have had it coming together of some sort. But I want to watch this. This is some awesome shit going on right here.
Down the inside. No,
thinking
not yet.
about it. Not right. Not the right time. Nope.
I think Jens was locking up quite hard.
Yeah, a lot of lockups here. Josh Brooks and Ben Hayes battling. The ex-River Racing driver, Ben, getting overtaken by his former boss. Well, still in River, but not with Josh for this season and this car. But Josh now up into P7, making some good progress. Laggy Racer and Charles battling side by side. And Master and Quintero, as I say that, Quintero is spinning and out of the point-scoring position he was in. Is he beached? I think he might be beached.
Oh no, I think he's waiting for the safe region.
Yeah, you might be right about that, but Quintero getting back
onto
the track. Yep, that is very true. But this battle is hotting up. Jens has spun it. Jens has bottled it on the corkscrew. What is he going to do now? He's going to be stuck. He's teleported back to pits. He's left. He's left. Oh my goodness. Jens with the rage quit. Jens with the rage quit. Deary me. No, not what you like to see here in AF1, but this battle is still heating up. Josh with a slightly compromised line through there. Ben Hayes going to be right on his arse going into this next, going back into T1. Jens falls down, and out of contention. Real shame from him. Ben just trying to keep it on the island here into T1. Josh Brooks a little bit slower through this section here. Ben closing up just a tad. Ooh, Josh bouncing across the curbs a lot. That gives a lot of overspeed to Ben going into the next corner. Leaves it be for the time being though. Let's see what else we have going on around. Well, I guess this battle's the closest one on track, but let's go with Chef for a moment. Battling away with Laggy Racer. What do you think of the racing so far?
Yeah, I think it's entertaining. It's a shame that Jens left, but it is quite also understandable that, you know, like sometimes something is not working for you. Maybe he doesn't like the car at all. So yeah, but the racing so far is amazing. For example, look at Bonnevane. He's about to make a move on Ben Hayes. P8. What a race for him.
I know, right? Yeah, Bonnevane having an awesome race, starting all the way from the back, up in P8. Let's hope he can actually keep a hold of this position and finish.
Yeah, and if you look at Master, for example, P13 in his debut race, Penguin Queen in P2, being followed by Chichko Dibel. This is going to be an absolute good spectacle, basically.
Absolutely good spectacle. I'd say an impressive spectacle, I would have to say, for this race. But yeah, the action is still very much occurring. Following very closely behind Laggy Racer. Oh, who did it? Laggy Racer. Yeah, Laggy Racer I think went out on the gravel a little bit. It's often deceiving People can go out on the gravel, but it doesn't look like they've lost speed until you see the other person going right by them on the inside. But a little bit of a train developing here. These two in battle, Seca and Racer, or not Racer, Kinnable, should I say, both battling and holding up Bauer, Master, and Rosso. Whoa, bit of a spin from Bauer and a spin from
Bauer,
Master.
no!
Oh no, your Polish comrade, but he makes it away fine. He actually loses no positions because Philip Bauer spun as well. Charbatron in 9th for River Racing. So close to a collision there, but not quite causing one. Ben and Josh still battling away. Josh still with P6, but Ben staying nice and close. This is great. The racing is so close in this race still. Loving it. Charles with the halo. Okay.
Yeah, he has a halo.
Okay. As you do. For, you know,
He said the car looks better with a halo.
I don't. You know what? Honestly, it actually looks pretty good. I mean, the real one, the current Indy Lights cars, I believe, do have a halo. Oh, Bonavane having a little bit of a tail happy moment,
yeah.
And that gives Charles the inside for the corner, and Charles sends it up. Bit of a lock up, but that's P8 for him. Bonavane is going to want that back nice and soon. If you've lost a position to a mistake of your own making, you are going to be right back on it trying to get it back. But Charles already looking hungry for Ben Hayes' 7th place. And up outside, done deal. Bonavane a little bit of a tap there with Ben Hayes, but makes it through. Everyone getting through the corkscrew pretty okay. Josh Brooks a little bit of breathing room, but being caught by his teammate. Really good race for River Racing right now. Is Master having another error at the corkscrew. The corkscrew is catching so many people out at this race. A real shame. But
Ben almost rear-ending Charles. That was an opportunistic late break-in.
So close. So much going on. Look, you got Rosso, Laggy Racer here within a few tenths of each other. You got Philip Bauer fighting Fonseca here at the back. He's battling all over the place. So these two teammates, two talented drivers, getting closer and closer to each other. Ben Hayes going to be having to hold off the challenge from Bonavane at the moment. Laggy Racer and Rosso having some sort of incident at T1. The two of them spun around, but staying within the points. That puts Di Noia up into 11th. He's making an awesome recovery. That'll be good news for Jack, because the championship battle is looking very spicy at the moment. Don't you agree? You've got Pingu and Bulbasaur for Nunu, 2nd and 4th. Jack and Di Noia in first and 11th. And I know it's not huge, but Josh and Charbatron in 6th and 7th. So
yeah. Ooh, considering that Charles didn't felt good, and Charles overtook Josh right now.
Charles,
I think it was Team Orders involved.
Yep, Charles clearly, I think, was on more pace. He was catching up to Josh like nothing else. And look how far he already is ahead. That is a good, safe move for Charles, the fastest one.
Charles is incredible recently.
Yep. I know,
he's so speedy.
Came in out of the blue. Didn't look like he was going to race, but here he is in the feature race, up in 6th. After starting last, am I correct?
Yeah, he started on the last position. He joined after the qualifying, obviously he will be on the last position. So yeah.
Yeah, Bonavane to the outside of Ben Hayes for the moment. Is he going to actually hold it all the way around? No way. No way. Bonavane holds it. Oh, gets a little bit of sand on the outside. Could have had it. So close. And now Seca is brought back into the equation. Ben Hayes holding this lot up a bit as the River Boys are able to... The River Boys out the back. Are able to get away gradually. Charbatron actually going to probably be wanting to go after Priyan. Will that pace on him? Bonavane getting a lot of sand there. That's going to give Seca the run into the next corner. Bonavane going to have to let that one go to the Taiwanese driver in that position right there. I would say keep an eye on lap times if you can, Mosquito, if you have that up. Because I'm intrigued to see DeBell's and Pingu's times, because DeBell has been very gradually getting closer and closer to Pingu, and I feel a battle is brewing there.
So Pingu's best lap is 1 minute 14 seconds, 386, while Chichkro DeBell, for example, is 1 minute 14.499. So it's only 1/10.
G with the move. Go on, G. Yes,
let's go.
Oh, that was such a good move. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was Rosso. Sorry, that was Rosso. I got the liveries mixed up. Rosso, anyways, teammate. Good job, Rosso. That was a really sick move. I don't get who it was. That was good. And now we are seeing pit stops galore. Shiny Waffles Master, Ben Hayes, Josh Brooks all going into the pits right now. I see.
Yeah, well, I think.
The Debel. No, Debel's still out. Debel's still
No,
out.
no, Laggy Racer.
Oh,
Robbie
sorry.
Kinnable. Kinnable, yeah.
Yes, yeah, he came in as well. So Shiny Master and Laggy Racer, Kinnable still all in the pits. Mythic in the pits. What the fuck?
So the last lap of Pingu was 2 times faster than Jax.
Than Jax. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Jack's been getting away from the start pretty. Oh, Vessel retiring. That is a shame right there. He's had an intriguing race, but I guess just had to call it quits. Charles, as I said, something else have happened to Priyan. The gap was 3.5 seconds the lap before. I don't know if you can check it, but Bjarne must have had a very slow lap.
I will see his sector if it's possible.
He's going to cross the line, so it might disappear, but I do believe Charles' lap will be quicker than his. About a second and a half quicker. You're right there.
Let me see.
Che and Bonnevain making pit stops currently. That is Bertrand side by side with Priyan for 5th place, and Charles takes it. Priyan has no answer to that. Awesome move from Bertrand.
Yeah, he lost 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yep. Tires are starting to go off. I think it might show on live timings what tires people are on as well, so that'd be interesting to keep an eye on as well. But no worries about that. Actually, I can see on my list here they're all on mediums.
On mediums, yeah.
Yep. There you go. But yes, Charles Bertrand passed Priyan. Already reached some back markers right there, but Debel within a second of Pingu Quinn at the moment. These two, I can say from insider knowledge that these two, oh yeah, Fonseca off in the background, we'll leave him to that. But these two were going to be teammates for a 24 Hours of Le Mans event, and I was going to be teammates with them. But yeah, interesting to note that they were going to be on the same team, but here they are in AF racing away. Things are kind of
speedy guys, yeah.
Speedy dudes. Shiny Waffles, Shingy Waffles, and G750 both
A
battling.
Greek boat 750, yes.
Yes, the boat. Go on, G.
The Zeus.
In 19th place. There you go. But Shiny is not done with G yet. The Blue Boys fighting it out. Let's go on board with Shiny. Let's give a little bit of spotlight to some of the people lower down the field. Shiny, eager for a move, goes on the gravel for a second. G, oh, looking up. Oh, that is a collision. Oh no, G, right. That was high pitched. Oh, I think they caught someone else up in all of that. Who else has been? Someone else got caught up.
Master?
No,
Master.
Master got past them.
Yeah, he went past them, but Hernandez dropped quite significantly. I think. No, he was very off. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's struggling with the car with tires, I guess.
Ooh.
Hopefully, a good rejoin.
Going around, he's alright. But I do believe he has Josh Brooks coming up behind him. Debel, Pingu Quinn pits. Pingu Quinn blinks first in that battle. And lets Debel continue on his way. Feemster and Bonnevain battling away at the moment. The Mania as well battling. Some lovely midfield action going on here for these low positions. But the Mania going off and most certainly giving that position to Bonnevain right there.
Shingy is off.
Who?
Shingy.
Yes, Priyan as well in the pits, as well as Pingu Quinn. Pingu Quinn making his way back out onto the circuit, going to be in battle with Andrea Di Noia. Di Noia making a great recovery so far after being down in 19th during this race. Awesome stuff from him to be up into 6th. I'm not sure if he's made a stop yet, but still performing very well. Pingu going to be on fresh tyres. Fuel, I believe, is... I don't believe fuel is allowed. Fueling is allowed.
Check. We are obviously very well prepared.
Very well
have
prepared. We
check
know our rules
everything.
so well. I'm very well prepared. I make notes for these things, you know me.
It is allowed.
You can
refuel, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so different fuel
because it's IndyCar, so yeah.
So yeah, that'd be silly to have that not. It'd be different to the IRL series. But yeah, a nice little battle going on here between Josh Brooks, Ben Hayes. Between Josh Brooks, Shea, and Priyan. Good stuff. The whole field's spreading a little bit, and that is Jack, who now makes his pit stop. I wonder if traffic will come into play here at Laguna Seca for him.
In the pit lane exit.
Pit lane exit. He leaves now. I believe that will be Bulbasaur coming right past. He just saw him fly through shot. But he's going to come out just ahead of Bulbasaur and a little bit behind Debel. That's crazy. He's able to make a stop, and he's only about 7 seconds behind P2. Crazy stuff for Jack Olivier as per usual. But Say and Josh Brooks fighting hard. Both of these guys, I believe, have made stops. But Cher seemingly maybe on different fuel strategies. You know, that's the cool thing. You never know with the fuel. But Cher looking for an opening, looking to send it down the inside. Is he going to be able to make it work here? Oh, Josh with a slightly
almost
better
an
line,
inch.
a little bit wider. So close to collision, you're right. Whew. I'm loving this, man. Loving this.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's good that I joined.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, you have some breathing space, I guess, because there's so much going on that I can take some
hop in, mate.
momentum and just hop in and just talk about some stuff while you can just rest and regain your breath, because it's very vital to keep it, as Josh Brooks is only half a second behind and he's getting closer and closer every corner, but Bjarne Prine is not stopping.
Oh, he just lost the position to Cher.
Yeah, but he's not stopping to, you know, be still close in the strain, so yeah.
Yep, I think Cher is going to pull away a little bit though. He's about a second ahead up the road of Josh Brooks, and Josh Brooks right now is going to have to focus on defending from Priyan. Josh Brooks, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe he's gone for long fuel. Maybe he's fueling to the end. Who knows?
I think Josh is breaking. I think breaking point for Josh is quite early this corner. Like you've seen with Ben Hayes, he almost rear-ended him too, and now Bjarne. Oh, on the inside.
Josh giving a nice amount of room to Priyan on the side, inside, and Priyan takes the move, takes the spot.
Yeah, and Cher is locking up. So we might see Bjarne Prine getting closer. I will check the sectors actually. So obviously Jack Oliver is making 2 purple sectors right now. And his best lap is still by 1 second faster than Dibel.
I think he just went even faster, unless that's what you're referring to. 1:33, and right on the back of Charles now. Bobsaw pitting, but the other new racing car out on track and feeling feisty to the outside of Charles. We still haven't seen this work, but he follows Charles the whole way around, and it, again, as I suspected, it can't work. You don't need to give that run to the other driver on the outside. And that's Charles still with third, but losing the rear end a little bit, coming out of the right-hander. And Pingu with more momentum into the next corner, following him nice and closely. The battle for third is heating up nicely. Will Pingu dive to the inside? No, he won't. He'll let it bide its time. Charles with a decent exit, holding on, but Pingu now moves alongside. Is Charles going to give him the room he needs? Pingu sends it up the inside. Ooh, giving Charles not even an inch. Oh, that was hard but fair, I feel. Hard but fair. The space was given, and I think Charles just had about enough drivable room on the outside. Pingu moves up to P3 with a really good and well-timed maneuver. Charles just losing the rear end a little bit right there. But there you go. That was some quality racing. Quality racing right there. Pingu moves his way up into P3. Awesome stuff.
I might be biased because Charles is my teammate, so I'm kind of, you know, keeping my fingers crossed and just counting on him to get this podium.
Well, you keep
but
your
it
fingers.
will be hard.
Yeah, well, you can keep your fingers crossed for another guy, and that would be Master, your Polish comrade, getting closer and closer.
Sorry to interrupt you, Jack.
Is about
making a move on Dibel.
Yeah, you're very right about that. I could see that brewing, but I don't want to get there too early. But Jack, right on the back of Dibel, we are seeing a move for the lead. Dibel, I believe, has not pitted yet. I think you may be able to check that on live timings, but Dibel still on the same set of tires. So mighty impressive. He's going to be trying to hold up Jack for a while, but I think he just lets that one go. Yep, he lets him take the later braking into the corkscrew. Actually quite smart there. You know, if you know you can't fight someone, and if it's not benefiting your team in any way in particular, then you may as well just let them through. So that
we can switch to Master, as Master is switching positions with Lucky Racer.
We missed that. The move has been made. Quintero and Shiny Waffles also. Oh, that is just Shiny Waffles going off, actually. Very, very slow moving for him, but that is Juan and Philip Bauer battling right here. Side by side, they go into the corner. Juan fighting for that singular point, or 2 points even.
Ryanair.
Bjarne Priyan and Josh Brooks battling.
I'm flying.
Juan is flying. Josh back past Priyan at the moment. I believe they must have been battling.
You know, overtaking Bertrand.
Charbertrand, I believe he's into the pits though.
He's in the pits, yeah.
Charbertrand in the pits. I don't know if Charles pitted yet. I don't think he did.
He didn't, so he was defending on quite done. Yeah, he's in the pit lane.
Quite
Yeah,
done.
can
Done
confirm.
tires. You're right about
Done
that.
tires. Yeah.
So Charles, I feel, will be ending up
Oh,
behind.
Jag is getting closer and closer to the lapped cars. 4 or 5 cars in front of him, and Dibel is right behind him. So
2 seconds.
Dibel,
Yes. See how much he
yeah.
gets held up. Got to watch those lap times.
Oh,
Bonavane, not far behind Ben Hayes.
Oliver with the fastest second sector, so actually maybe not.
Oh yeah, and Dibel drops about half a second. Yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness.
I think Dibel will be in the
Oh.
pits. No, he's not.
Nemanja, Laggy Racer battling away. Jack is catching up to those back muggers, as you said. We'll see if this makes much of a dent in his lap times. Side by side with Laggy Racer here. Blue flag, blue flag. But Jack, nice and cleanly around the outside of the two of them right there. Laggy Racer and Nemanja still battle over these lower positions. I cannot keep track. There is so much going on. Look at this battle here. Then look up here. You got Bulbasaur and Rosso battling.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is what I was saying about AF4. I had the same thing. Like I was switching from 5 battles at the same time. It was hard to follow because
it really feels like that.
every battle was interesting, and especially in the AF4, you want to show every driver fighting because it's more of a rookie league, right?
Oh, Rosso going very. I hate to interrupt you. Rosso going very, very deep into that corner, and that's Bulbasaur with the move made for P5. Awesome stuff from him, doing a really great job in that car.
This is quite something. Like this track is quite physically demanding. You need to be fully focused. You need to make perfect moves, especially on the corkscrew, because as you can see, for example, with Al Hernandez, he's off the track every couple of laps or corners. So
as you say, off the track, Bulbasaur is off. Rosso gets back through. What a ding-dong battle we're having here. These two just pushing harder and harder to get away from each other, but getting reeled right back in as they make mistakes. Oh, Bulbasaur with a very, very creative line. Well, I think I'd say that's just about track limits, but a very, very tight line through the corkscrew and right back into contention with Rosso. Oh, and Rosso actually is... Oh, that's a good point. Rosso's been holding on to that position of the whole race. I think that's his first pit stop, I believe, correct?
Yeah, and he was because he was P5, then he dropped at the start to P15. And he probably was trying to extend his stint as much as possible, maybe counting for the safety car. That's a nice camera.
That was cool. I just switched to that for no reason. I got the suspension camera.
Maybe for the corkscrew. Corkscrew is
I'll be sure to do that. Oh, whoa! There's been a collision. Oh, something happened. I believe that was Denoya.
Denoya and Brooks.
Denoya went for a stop and he came out just after these two. Is what I'm thinking. That's what happened. I saw Denoya coming in, but Denoya gonna be on fresh tires. These two have been battling. This is a battle that we're gonna be watching now. 3 cars all within about 5/10. Denoya on fresh tires. Ooh, a collision there. A collision. Josh Brooks just tapping the rear end of Bonavane. That's Bonavane off and in the gravel. This gravel is so slow and painful here. Oh, that is such a shame. Denoya passed Josh as well. Will Josh have some front wing damage? Who knows? But that is not a collision you want to see. Must have just been unexpected under braking. But that will probably get looked at. Bonavane getting shunted off to the side. Josh Brooks now letting Denoya through. Oh my god. That kind of all came together and then all fell apart very quickly.
Yeah, that was unexpected, to be honest.
Indeed. So Rosso back out of the pits, battling for some points at the moment, hoping to bring back a couple for Bosnia, at least. Bosnia-Herzegovina. But yeah, doing a pretty solid job. I think he's had he got some bad luck right at the start. He was right down at the back, and he's making his way back up as Josh Brooks and Bjarne Prien go into battle. Bjarne Prien sending it at the inside. God. Whoa.
Juan is not finishing the race.
Oh, no, wait, no.
Yes.
Juan is gone. No, Juan.
Oh, no.
Oh, Juan. Oh, Juan. See, G's still racing. G is a minute down. Be like G. Keep racing.
Yeah.
Because you never know. There might be so many people DNFing you'll end up in the points.
Or even like Hernandez. 2 laps down and he's still racing. He's still gathering the experience, basically.
Exactly. And as we're saying that, Dibel now into the pits. I feel he will emerge ahead of Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur is now 31 seconds behind that lot. DeBell, yep,
I
back
will
out
see.
of the pits. That gap will probably go down in just a second.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 14 seconds now between Bulbasaur and DeBell. Things
he's on the track. Yep.
stabilizing up at the front. But this always, oh, Josh Brooks getting very tail happy on the exit right there.
Shiny in the pit lane, I think. Yeah.
Shiny in the pits. Yep, Shiny pitting at the moment. But shit, now within about a second of Bulbasaur. These two have been around near each other for a lot of the race, and Charles not far behind either. God, I'd love to be in this race. Just, you're never far away from someone.
And it's still half of the race.
Only half the race, yeah. Well, just past half the way, Mike. But Shea having a remarkable little bit of time gained over Bulbasaur ahead of him. Really closing up on that 4th place. I swear to God, commentator's curse. As Shea goes off, Charles gets closer, and this whole 3-way battle gets that little bit hotter.
I feel quite bad at being here because my curse is
Your curse
kind
is
of
more
stronger
powerful.
than yours.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was about to say, it's definitely stronger.
Filmster dropping a bit with Laggy Racer. I used to call Filmster at some point as Forrest Gump of this league because in a couple of races he was like having the race without any history. He was at the back, and then at some point something happened, and then he was like P4. P5 out of nowhere. Like he was just driving consistently, just using every occasion. You can see his P16. He's right there in the points, but maybe something will happen. Maybe then we can have a safety car. 20 laps to go. People still close to each other.
Yeah, it's not unheard of. The corkscrew could definitely provide that. You know, people rejoining and whatnot. Ooh, Shea getting all crossed up on the exit, and he's gonna have to let Patron through. There you go, Patron now with some pace, gonna be hunting down Bulbasaur just ahead of him. But
Nemanja is behind Master.
Must
2
be...
times.
Oh, that is very
P15,
true.
P15, yeah.
Close battle here for the last of the points at the moment. Very, very close into this next set of corners right now.
And Sir is right behind Bertrand at the same time, so yeah.
Indeed, so I'll catch up to that in just a moment. Just want to follow this for just one moment.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like highlighting you stuff you can follow.
Yeah.
So, you have less time to follow it.
Yeah, nice and close to the back of Master. Master, if he's able to score points this first AF1 race, that will be indeed fairly impressive.
He's good. He's fairly good. I mean, he got points in sprint, right?
I swear to God, keep jinxing it. He's still got points though. I haven't fully jinxed it. Nemanja gets past him as he takes a little bit too much. Oh, this! Oh no, Nemanja! Nemanja has indeed spun Pingu Quinn
on his own, I think.
Yeah, that was on his own. That was completely on his own. Loses that position to Feemster and Master. All the
Oh, sorry, Nemanja, we cursed you.
Sorry, Nemanja. Love you so much, Nemanja, but you have been officially cursed. Bonavane, still... Also, go on.
No, I was about to say Nemanja will say to you, okay, no problem. Like he wrote this, he wrote this on the general chat, and people just so okay, just written like you would, for example, in Polish, and they were like, it's funny.
Нет проблем. There you go.
More like nie problem, I think, in Serbian. Yeah, it's Russian.
I was looking away at my phone for a second, but Josh Brooks must have fucked up because Bonavane's now past him. I just said there's no professionalism left. Master, ooh, is making a pit stop. Yeah, he just came out of the pits. I think some people, what I feel might be happening now, are pitting and looking to go to the end. Because I think
extending the stint fully, yeah.
40, yeah, a lot of people are pitting now. I think 14 laps is definitely doable on these tires.
Quintero and Master
battling, and that is Master past Quintero.
After being in the pit lane, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
I mean, you come out with fresher tires, you know. Out of our other debutants, Quintero as well in 17th place. Let's see, Cher for first time in AF1, I believe, down up in 9th. Very good performance from him.
I think he did a couple of races before. He did the Super Formula season.
Whoa, Master spinning off at the corkscrew, getting the car around that corner. Has repeatedly been a bit of an issue for him. Oh no. Shit, he's right in the middle of the corkscrew. Oh, there's Laggy Racer who comes around. Laggy Racer flips. Oh my goodness, sorry.
Oh, that was unsafe rejoin, man.
That was a very... That's the kind of stuff you're going to see, and Laggy Racer not doing much better with the rejoin. but not killing anyone in the process. Goodness me. Some interesting behavior from the back markers here, but we're going to follow Charles as he is right on the tail end of Bulbasaur as we speak right now.
Maybe on board?
Yes. With El Halo. Oh, but yeah, this is getting nice and frisky at the moment. Bulbasaur actually not very far off Pingu Quinn at the moment. Pingu Quinn actually also closing up to Dibel a little bit.
Check the pace.
Check the pace, yeah. Out of those three, so 3, 4, and 5.
I don't know what happened, but it shows that last lap for Pingu. Was he in the pits? Because it shows 1 minute 34 seconds.
I think he was ahead of, might have been ahead of Dibel, so I think he might have pitted.
Yeah, yeah.
I might not have been following that, you know.
Oh,
but Charles really
Dibel
close to
is on pace with Jack.
Is he now? Whoa.
Yeah, he is.
Interesting maneuver there from Bulbasaur there for a second, but Charles looks for an opening and he finds it. Awesome, awesome bit of racing right there, but he's going to have to go a bit slower to take the inside. So go for it, go for it.
Come on, Charles, come on, man. This is so good. And no bias, no absolute professionalism, but it's so good.
Whoa, a little bit of oversteer there.
Dinoya is right behind him.
Yeah, he's right behind him.
Dinoya is joining the party.
There's a good little battle for fourth going on right here. But Bertrand just losing it in the one place you do not want to lose it, right before a straight. A lot of lock-ups, a lot of lock-ups. There you go. This battle closing up once more. But yeah, they're getting close to Fingerquid. Master and Laggy Racer have come to grief, I believe. Master's still 17th ahead of him, but we're going to keep following this battle.
I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me
just,
yeah.
Yeah, I would be partial to agree, Ben. That is indeed an awesome recovery from Dinoya so far. 6th place right now. Crab, is it too late to join? Perhaps. If you join and cause some backmarker havoc, don't do that. But yes, the three-way battle gets hotter and hotter by the lap. Charles absolutely nose to tail with Bonavane right there at the last corner, and Dinoya also just behind. Let's follow Dinoya with the onboard here down into the first corner so we can see all the action up ahead. Charles looks to the inside. Bulbasaur has been locking up a lot here, going quite wide. If Charles could utilize that, he could slip right past him. Awesome stuff here. 10 laps to go in this race. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lag moment, lag moment. People had lag. That was probably the server right there for a second. Oh my goodness, that is such a shame. Dinoya closing right up on Charbatron, but that sees Bulbasaur down. Bonavane and Rosso side by side into the first corner. Jeez, everything is getting so close. Goodness me. Dinoya is also right on the back of Charbatron at this moment. Josh Brooks has fallen back off of this whole lot here, but the action just keeps getting better and better. We've got some close battles here. Oh, it's such a shame. You hate to see it when lag has impact. G at the side of the track, letting everyone through nicely. Giving a lot of room to Bjorn and Pino on the inside. But Dinoya closing on Charles. Losing a little bit on the last corner, but I do believe we got some push to pass here. I'd have to double check that.
I don't think it has push to pass.
I think that was removed, yeah.
The ASLR car had push to pass?
Yeah,
yeah.
But
this
we
one,
modified
no.
that. Oh, Charles a little bit wobbly through there. Charles getting a little bit too much gravel. That gives Dinoya the run. Dinoya to the outside. Looks for the wide line. Wants to cut back in. Wants that inside line for the fast left-hander. Not going to be able to have the chance. But going to follow Charles through here. Ooh, scary moment there. I hope that was only just me with that lag.
We are at Corkscrew, which might be the most important corner on this lap. Yeah, right, it is. If you are very impatient, you can mess the whole race.
little bit too
Yeah.
wide there. That's Di Noia off in the grass for a second.
I cursed him.
Cursed, that's really, mate.
Ah.
But Bianca Prion on the back of Rosso. Rosso still with the good drive in this race, up in 9th position. But Prion looking to make that 10th for the Bosnian man in his Bosnian car. A little bit deep there. Has to go across the gravel, and that gives Bjarne the potential to go around the outside. And he takes that chance. Awesome move from him. Very opportunistic, very well timed. And that's 9th for the time being.
Jack, 15 seconds away from Chichko. It's like, it's just a car. It's not the driver. Yeah.
It's just the car, yeah.
It's just a car.
It's setup, guys. It's all the setup, you know?
Setup. Like, I mean, it's kind of true. He sent me his AF3 setup and I was able to get 1 second faster, so maybe this.
Good point, good point.
It's only setup, yeah.
I want to say up ahead, that wasn't the guys I thought it was, but there's some people battling up ahead of these two. I do wonder who they are. Either way. Sharp.
I can check. I can check actually.
Yeah, no worries. Pinguquin setting a pretty quick lap of a 1:30.
I think it's Shiny Waffles and Bonavane, but they are not close. Yeah, they are just driving next to each other. They are not fighting for the position.
That is Rosso back past Prion. Prion going off still, but that's Jack Olivier right behind them. Jack is going to be meeting faster and faster drivers on his storming, charge to victory here. I think Jack might still be due a pit stop. I'm not 100% sure, but
yeah,
could be good to go to the end. I mean, how old are his tires? I think you're able to.
Am I able? Let me see.
Should be like on the live timing.
Yeah, Jack did a pit lane. It's pit lane entry because it shows 4/pit. So Jack is on fresher tires. Chichko is on 10 laps old tires.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe he's only in that position because, I mean, actually, to be fair, I mean, Pingu made a stop. I don't think Chichko did.
Bertrand, Di Noia, and Bolbis are gonna be interesting. Bertrand 14 laps old tires, Di Noia 12 laps old tires, Bolbizar 16 laps old tires. Yeah.
So these guys are probably
Pingu 7 laps old tires.
I'm not sure.
So he might. Yeah.
We'll see what they do. As Bulbasaur's gone off, Bulbasaur off. Oh, Bulbasaur at the corkscrew. As he comes together with Shea. No, I believe Shea is way up ahead of him. Or he's lost it to Shea at least. Goodness me, that is a gaggle of cars and a half.
Van Hayes with Nemanja at the same time.
Rosso, Prion and Bonavane
all
super close together.
That's more important.
But Master, yeah, Master in 16.
Bonavane is having a hell of a race if you can check the position gained.
Yep, he made up 15 positions. DeBell with a bit of a moment, it seems. Sorry, I saw DeBell go red for a second, but I'll leave that be because this is a little bit more intriguing. Di Noia right on the back of Charles once again.
Yeah, he is having younger tires than Charles by 4 laps, I think. So yeah.
It may make a slight difference for sure.
But Di Noia is less patient, I would say.
Less patient. Yeah, he has been going for some moves quite quickly, and when he gets close to people, his mistakes do go up a decent bit. Ooh, Charles missing the apex there. Di Noia with a much better run there. 2/10 now the gap. Ben Hayes falling down the order just a little bit. Di Noia looks to the outside, going to rely on those slightly fresher tyres with later braking. And sticks it right behind Charles. He's so close. He just wants that 4th so bad.
If there is something about Charles, it's definitely that he can drive on less fresh tires and he can still be quite speedy.
Oh, but that is not the way to be speedy. Taking a little bit too much sand right there.
He'll be defending though.
He'll be defending hard. Goes a little bit wider. This is such a good track for these cars to battle on. Philip Bauer and Ben Hayes having a right old ding-dong battle. Pinguquin went off the corkscrew for a second, but there's no one behind him that can challenge. However, whoa, Bonavane spinning and Rosso staying behind, I believe. Di Noia, let's follow these guys side by side. The corkscrew, oh, coming across contact between Charles and Andrea Di Noia, but they both make it through okay. Charles still ahead of Di Noia. You were a little bit right about that impatience potentially because that looked very frisky. And De Noyes, you see on these corners, he's so close. He just uses all of the track. Every time he's so close, just going a little bit too far. Rosso past Prian. Piast?
Yes? Polish vibes, yeah.
Yeah, Apollo. Was it there the Wieża Piast, isn't it?
Yeah, but Piast is also the name of the dynasty.
Yes.
The first Polish dynasty, yeah. But
There you go.
probably. And now we are on the corkscrew coming back to the race.
In our Polish history.
Yeah. We can do a podcast sometime later. But Bjarne Prian is right behind Rosso, and we have Bonnevane also in the battle. They are battling for, I think, 5 laps. This close.
They've been going for a while. It has been so close this whole race. I just want to see what's going on between these two for a minute because I see their names changing every 2 seconds. Ben Hayes and Nemanja having a right old battle for 1 or 2 points. Let me go back to these guys. Rosso seemingly has let the 2 of them through, maybe too deep under braking, but Bonnevane and Prian both go through on Rosso into 8th and 9th, but Rosso back along the inside of Bonnevane. And he goes side by side, no contact made. Oh, Rosso!
No!
Oh, fuck!
Oh!
So close,
Oh my God.
Kisses the barrier. That is going to give Josh Brooks the run. Josh Brooks closing up rapidly.
In the meantime,
on
De
Rosso.
Noyes again.
De Noyes and Charles side by side they go. De Noyes looking to make a move into the first corner.
Charles will defend hard. Yeah, he is.
Charles
He's
knows
slowing him down, locking up quite hard, but De Noyes lost all the momentum. Yeah, he's sliding a bit.
Charles is doing excellent defending, and look at that lap counter. 3 laps left to go. Not much left in this race, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been a banger. It has been an awesome race all the way through. There has not been a single moment where there has been no battle.
I can imagine Josh saying, "Come on, Charles, let's go."
Yes, I know what he's like. He's sort of sitting in a little spot of no man's land right at this moment, but his teammates in the thick of it, so Josh is going to be egging him on all he can. But yeah, the battle for P8 is still strong, but this is really getting hot. De Noyes later on the brakes for sure. Oh, I know.
I'm shaking, yeah, I am shaking. Not just because it's Charles in the front, but like they are battling, they are so close, and you know, I just want to see them battling for the end of the race instead of crashing.
My arse is clenched. And I really do hope they do not crash because this is very, very fun to watch indeed. Goodness me.
Also, Penguin P3, we didn't give him much recognition
Not been
for
doing
this racing.
anything really, you know. I think that's where he started, as far as I'm aware. So
yeah, but he's like racing, no mistakes. He's just
yeah, he had one small one at some point, but I do believe he's had nothing in the crucial stages. I think with him, if he has a mistake early on, that kind of ruins his whole momentum, his whole vibe for the rest of the race. So the fact that that hasn't happened and he's been able to get himself comfortable has been really important. Oh, locking up, slowing down. This is going to give the opportunity to De Noyes. Side by side, they go into the next corner.
That was
De
a
Noyes
crucial
with
mistake.
the inside. That is a crucial error. Oh, bumped out wide just a little bit. That is Charles way off in the background. Charles has been sent to the shadow realm right there.
You know, I might make a mistake on corkscrew.
He could
Is
do.
he?
He seems
No,
to be
he's
okay. Now there's a back marker between them. It's going to calm down just a tad. Charles, 1.5 seconds behind. I do not know whether that was really a good move.
Ben Hayes.
In the end, Ben Hayes stopping for a moment, seemingly making a move in the last corner. Laggy Racer is he's parked it. He's parked it.
He's doing a Latifi. He's trying to make the safety car for the last lap, I guess.
Ah, I see. We're seeing Abu Dhabi, aren't we? 100%.
We all want to forget about it, yeah.
Nah, it's quite funny actually.
I know.
The Italian stallion, says Jex Como, I think is his name. But yes, De Noyes in 4th. Josh.
Stallion. No.
Oh, I think we're seeing a bit of a battle for P8 here. Bonnevane and Bjarne Prian. Nice and close. Laggy Racer should not be in his position where he is for so long.
Okay, now we have nicknames.
I'm tempted to believe what Laggy has done is he's parked it without rage quitting. So
yeah, so he might finish it. He will finish it.
Well, yep. G70 makes a move.
Let's
G makes a
go!
move!
On the stationary car!
Yes!
What a
Let's
move
go.
from a Greek driver!
Let's
Amazing
go.
job!
And
He will be up to the race. Thank you. Thank all the people in the factory. You did an amazing job. That was so good. Oh man, that was the toughest race I did.
I can already visualize it. But Jack coming round the last few corners.
And then you move to Bonavent, please.
I
If
will
you finish
indeed.
with, yeah.
I'm just gonna let Jack do his thing of winning. And Jack's gonna cross the line to win the race. Congratulations to Jack Olivier. Back to Bonavent and Priam, because this is the cool shit. Whoa, getting rowdy on the exit there, but still nice and close. I think that's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote. Bjarne is going to hold on to P8 for this race. Josh Brooks trying his hardest to get P10 from Rosso, but it's not to be. Rosso will maintain P10. But
Nice.
there you go.
Dibal with his debut race, I guess.
Yeah, indeed.
In
Penguin Quinn
AF1.
finishing third. A good start for the season. Dibel,
Yeah, after his comeback, yeah.
Yes, give some recognition to Dibel as well, for sure. You are right about that.
Dinoya, the Italian stallion.
The Italian stallion back
and
again.
then Chuck Bertrand.
Chuck Bertrand. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Lord above. Well, there you go. Chuck Bertrand will be coming home in
Come on,
fifth place.
Chuck.
Come on, Chuck.
Oh.
Awesome stuff from him. Really, really great race.
Oh, little kiss.
Not a bad one for the River Boys. Although Josh in 11th, probably wanting more than that. But I think that's one position higher than when he started. So in the end, let's see the progress. Let's have a look at this now. So Charles from 19th has made it up to 5th place. Dibel up from 5th. Bonavent, as you were saying earlier, an incredible race to come through to finish 9th.
16 positions gained.
16.
Oh my god.
Ben Hayes as well, having a lovely race.
You said Charles from 19th, he was P24 actually.
Yeah,
so he got 19th positions, yeah.
Yeah, I think Charles gets that driver of the day for me.
Yeah, it's definitely. And then maybe, I don't know, Dibel.
Yeah, him as well. He's done very well as well. I mean, he made up 3 positions.
Bonavent also 16 positions.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah. And for his battle with Prine and Rosso, he clearly deserves it. He was, like, Shaw was battling and defending at the end phase of the race, but, like, Bonavent was fighting, like, you know, getting 16 positions and then fighting for almost, like, half the race with those two, so... he still finished where he is. He didn't crash or anything, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I think you should have interview time.
Interview
I
time.
will. Yeah.
Let's let me close this. Let's go to the interview.
Because we have some new names, right? It's Jag, Chichko, and Pingu. It's
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how talkative they all are, but yeah. All right. Are they in or? I'll bring them in. You there?
I am.
Just making sure my internet is not dead. All right, I'll bring the top 3 in. So I think, do we have all of them? I'm not sure if Dibel talks, but we'll find out. So I'll bring him. I'll bring the 3 of them in. All right. Hello. Brought in our top 3 from this race. Let's get the thoughts from you, Jack. First of all, lights to flag. A nice win to start off this AF1 season. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know. The sprint race was eventful.
I think that's
race,
more interesting.
Not so much.
Yeah, I think how did you find the sprint race? It looked chaotic. There was no shortage of action, but yeah.
It was complete chaos.
It was awful. The first
like
start.
turn 1 was a mess, then the corner after that was a mess as well. But I mean, thankfully there was a safety car because I was like almost dead last. So yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had fun battles going up. So yeah.
It did look good. But there you go. Chichko Dibel, do you use mic?
Yep.
Lovely. So how would you talk us through your race? Your feature race. Talk about your sprint and I guess your feature race.
The sprint was total shit show. I'm okay. I didn't get multi-image or get spun, but there were a lot of crashes.
Yeah.
The feature race, it was more just do one stop, and yeah, I was alone most of the race.
Yeah, it was really good racing from you. You managed to. So you only made one stop. How were the tires feeling at the end of your stints?
That
Absolutely dead. But that seems to have worked for you. You're able to hold on to second place. Really well done on your AF. I think is this your first AF1 race?
no, I think I did the via win. I don't know how far back.
Oh, so a while back you raced it. Yeah, okay. Well, welcome back, I guess, and I look forward to seeing more great performances from you this season. And Pingu, well done on P3 on your return. Awesome racing. How would you describe both of your races?
Thank you very much. My sprint race was utterly awful.
Yep.
I went backwards from my grid slot, which is always a bad sign, and that's because I got taken out about 4 times. And this really I did everything right, and there was just everybody crashing around me and being unable to not hit
Yeah.
the cars in front of me.
A lot of
Feature race,
multi-car collisions.
yeah, feature race was great. I felt in a really good place. Probably maybe my best performance in AF.
Could be.
It feels like it was one of my best races. I made only one on-track mistake.
Yeah, we saw.
We caught it for a second.
My one corkscrew spin, which was Mosquito. Did you curse me?
No,
Good,
no,
okay.
not really. We weren't showing you much because you were in your safe, sweet spot, and you were just going like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we had some interesting battles on track, like
dude.
Bonnevane, Rosso, and Bjarne Prine. Those guys were fighting for whole race, and Charles and Dinoya. Also amazing. Also, we have Krulas on the chat saying that you damn lucky guys, I lost race time. Next one, I'll punish you all. So he's saying that he missed the race and
We
he
have
will be
threats
for
have been
the
made.
next one.
So yeah, you guys watch out.
Pedro
for
Gomez
Krulas.
is back. Yes.
He's back. One last thing I want to ask: what do you guys, as a three, I guess, think of the car? I know, Jack, you had some, let's say, reservations, to put it that way, about it. But how did you actually find it in the race, considering you did win the
And in
whole
the
thing?
sprint.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying it's impossible to win with a car that's not to your liking. But how was that? And then afterwards, from the rest of you.
Well, my opinion of it didn't change, honestly. So I still don't like it. Like the setup is weird. There are some things that just like give you instant seconds to lap on the setup. Like one thing, there probably are more, but I just haven't found them. Probably won't even try.
Interesting. Okay.
Like yeah, it just understeers so much. It feels like the car is not going where it's supposed to go. Like you turn your wheel a certain amount, and you'll just turn wheel your car. Even though the wheels are pointing in the good direction, the car will just go straighter than it should.
Agreed.
And just stuff like that, and it's just really strange. And
Hmm.
yeah, the car is. Yeah, I don't like it.
We're going to be doing we're going to put out like a Google form pretty much, and we're gonna I think Mosquito was mentioning this. We're going to do like
I'll do it.
we're going to do a poll, not really like a poll, but basically like a feedback form on what can be changed for round 2, because we do realize there are some things that people aren't happy about, and we want to try and make it as good as possible for the rest of the
Yeah.
season. So
So we'll collect the feedback, basically like asking how much do you like car, maybe from like 0 to 10, and then give us some open answers, like what do you think is not working with the car, what do you like in the car, so we can just try to improve the physics, because I definitely think it is able to improve it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And we've seen what we can do with cars for example for AF3. So we know that we can definitely improve it here. I think Pingu, you were saying you agree with Jack. Is there anything else you have to add?
I mean, the tires are forever cold. The stock setup is garbage. It's very oversteery and understeery. At the same time, what I did,
Ferrari car.
I don't understand why this happened, but I raised my gear ratios really, really high, so I didn't use 6th gear at all. I didn't reach speeds. I only used up to 5th because somehow that helped turn the car. I don't know how, but
Well, it might have been like
maybe Jack would disagree. But anyway,
hmm.
Haven't touched the gears, so I don't know.
It
Fair
can have that can have a role. I mean, different gearing it does affect how the car like handles in
Yeah,
certain places. So
Well,
yeah,
it's not the gears itself; it's the gear ratios that
the
would.
gear
So if
ratios.
your gears
yeah.
are higher, then it should just like change as well. So maybe it's the mod that is badly done, and it's actually the gears that make the car turn, which should not be the case. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll check.
Yeah.
We have like 1 week to go, so I think we are able to fix AF3 cars in like 2 days, I think, with some extensive testing. So
Honestly, I don't think it's really fixable because it's just how the car is, and that's it.
yeah, but
you'd be
maybe
surprised with what we can do with them in the physics.
like Polly knows some stuff, I think so.
Well, I'm curious to see what you'll come up with then.
Yeah, we'll try our
If,
best.
if you are able to help us with testing, then
Just something. It's a very, very difficult car to drive. It's so difficult to get
yeah.
into a rhythm for it. But as soon as you do, you can kind of keep. But I don't feel I can push with the car at all. You have to drive it quite carefully. Like the minute you get near the limit, and maybe that's also a thing with this track. This is a track where you got to be careful.
This is quite a tough. I would say this track is really unforgiving. So
It
I
is,
think as
yeah.
a first track to experience a race with this car is quite a tough combo. So
Yeah.
we'll see how we go moving
But-
forward. But we definitely want that feedback right away. So
Yeah,
we'll be getting that from all of you guys very soon.
yeah. It's just very, very difficult to drive.
Yeah, and
Can be.
and yeah, I think that just about does it. I will also say that in like a few minutes, or I think in the after the stream is done, I'll be putting up official like announcement, like actual physical written announcements for AF2 and sign-ups for that. I will say exactly when, but they will be up tomorrow.
Alex, we know that you are on stream waiting for that. So yes, we're gonna announce it.
Yes,
Joining stream now.
officially announced. But anyways,
AF2 announcement where? When?
Yeah. But thank you all for tuning in today. We got actually up to about 25 viewers at one point, which is pretty solid, I'd say.
Did we?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Holy shit.
Good shit. And so thank you all guys for tuning in. Be sure to be there for the Steward stream tomorrow. I have no doubts that we are going to be in for a long one with
Yeah,
AF3
I'm gonna get the penalty. Let's
and
go.
AF1. Hey. But yeah, be sure to be there for that and be around for the AF2 sign-ups or whatever going live in the evening tomorrow. So yeah. Alrighty, I think that just about does it. So thank you all for watching again, and we'll see you again very soon. And goodbye.
Goodbye.